Hey everyone, and welcome to Bellinzona. Nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps, this city is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or just someone who loves breathtaking landscapes, Bellinzona has something for everyone. This awesome city is the capital of Ticino, tucked away in the amazing Swiss Alps. The region is known for its stunning natural beauty with towering mountains, lush valleys, and crystal-clear rivers. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering countless opportunities for hiking, skiing, and exploring the great outdoors. It's a really old city with a super cool history, showing how important it was for a long time and how great the buildings are. Walking through the streets of Bellinzona feels like stepping back in time. The city has preserved its medieval charm with narrow cobblestone streets, ancient buildings, and historic landmarks at every turn. Bellinzona is famous for its three incredible castles, a big, strong wall, and other defenses placed just right. These castles, known as Castelgrande, Montebello, and Sasso Corbaro, are UNESCO World Heritage sites and are considered some of the best preserved medieval fortifications in Switzerland. The defensive walls and fortifications were strategically built to protect the city from invaders. They offer a fascinating glimpse into the military history of the region. As you explore these ancient ramparts, you can almost imagine the soldiers who once stood guard here, defending their city from enemy attacks. These forts have seen history happen right before them, making the city what it is today and amazing everyone who visits. The castles are not just historical monuments, they are living museums that tell the story of Bellinzona's past. Visitors can explore the towers, walk along the walls, and enjoy panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. But Bellinzona is more than just castles. The city is a vibrant blend of old and new, where modern architecture stands side by side with historic buildings. Cultural landmarks, museums, and art galleries add to the city's rich tapestry, offering something for everyone to enjoy. It's a fun mix of old and new with cobblestone streets that go through pretty squares and busy markets. The town squares are the heart of Bellinzona, bustling with activity and filled with charming cafes, shops, and local markets. It's the perfect place to experience the local culture and enjoy some delicious Swiss cuisine. You can really feel the Italian influence, which makes it feel a bit like the Mediterranean. The architecture, food, and even the language reflect the city's close ties to Italy. It's a unique blend that gives Bellinzona a distinct character and makes it a truly special place to visit. When you explore Bellinzona, you'll see it's a city full of history, but still lively. The streets are filled with locals and tourists alike, all enjoying the city's many attractions. From historical sites to modern amenities, Bellinzona offers a perfect balance of the past and present. It's like the past is whispering secrets to you through the old stones. Every corner of the city has a story to tell, and as you wander through the historic streets, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. It's a magical experience that transports you to another time. You won't hear soldiers marching or swords clashing anymore, but the spirit of Bellinzona's past is still here in its awesome castles. As the sun sets over the city, the castles are bathed in a golden glow, creating a breathtaking sight. It's a reminder of the city's enduring legacy and the timeless beauty of Bellinzona. Bellinzona is so important historically, the whole world knows it. In 2000, its awesome defenses, the three castles, the wall, and the other defenses, became a UNESCO World Heritage site. That's a really big deal. It means these buildings are super important, not just for Switzerland, but for everyone everywhere. UNESCO says these forts are a perfect example of how people defended themselves a long time ago. Being in a key spot in the Alps, how it affected trade routes, and how cleverly it was built all make it important worldwide. This shows how special Bellinzona's forts are, and makes sure they'll be around for a long, long time. Bellinzona's location is a big reason why it's so important. Nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps, this city has always been a strategic gem. Its position has made it a focal point for trade, travel, and military campaigns throughout history. It's in the narrow Ticino Valley, a natural corridor that has funneled people and goods for centuries. The valley's geography creates a bottleneck, making Bellinzona a critical checkpoint. Guarding a main road through the Alps that goes north and south, Bellinzona has always been a gateway, This road is one of the few passes through the rugged mountains, connecting northern and southern Europe. This made Bellinzona a place everyone wanted to control for many years, because whoever had the city also controlled important trade routes and could move their armies easily. The city's control meant dominance over the flow of goods and military movements, making it a coveted prize for empires and kingdoms. The defenses of Bellinzona were made to use this location perfectly. The city's fortifications were not just walls and towers. They were a sophisticated system designed to maximize the natural landscape's defensive potential. The three castles, high up on hills, could protect each other and control everything happening in the valley. These castles formed a formidable triangle of defense, each one supporting the others in a network of protection. The big wall along the valley floor made it even stronger, stopping anyone who tried to invade. This wall was a massive barrier that turned the valley into a fortress, making any assault a daunting task. Bellinzona's defenses show how smart the builders were back then. They used every natural feature to their advantage, creating a defense system that was both innovative and effective. They used the land to make a super strong fort. The combination of natural geography and human ingenuity made Bellinzona a nearly impregnable stronghold, a testament to the strategic brilliance of its designers. Castelgrande is the biggest and oldest of the three castles in Bellinzona. Its imposing structure stands as a testament to the city's rich history and strategic importance over the centuries. You can see it from almost every corner of Bellinzona, a constant reminder of the past. The castle's presence is felt throughout the city, offering a glimpse into the medieval era. Perched on top of a massive rock, Castelgrande overlooks the entire city and the surrounding valley. This vantage point provided a strategic advantage, allowing its inhabitants to spot any approaching threats from afar. The origins of Castelgrande date back to before the Common Era, specifically to the 1st century BCE. Its ancient stone structures whisper tales of Roman legions and early settlers. Among its many features, you can find Roman ruins that have stood the test of time. These remnants offer a tangible connection to the distant past, showcasing the architectural prowess of the Romans. Excavations have revealed numerous Roman artifacts, each telling a story of the people who once lived and thrived here. These discoveries add layers to our understanding of Castelgrande's historical significance. Over the centuries, Castelgrande has undergone numerous transformations. Each era left its mark, adapting the castle to meet the changing needs and challenges of the times. The castle's current appearance is largely shaped by the renovations carried out in the 1200s. During this period, the Dukes of Milan expanded and fortified Castelgrande, making it a formidable stronghold. Today, Castelgrande houses a fascinating museum that chronicles its storied past. The exhibits provide insights into the castle's evolution and its role in the growth of Bellinzona. Visitors can explore the castle's walls, towers, and courtyards, immersing themselves in the medieval atmosphere. Walking through these ancient corridors, one can almost hear the echoes of history. Montebello, the second castle, is on a hill looking over the city, and it's like stepping back in time. This well-preserved fort from the 1200s shows you what it was like to fight in the Middle Ages. It's smaller than Castelgrande but feels more real. Montebello's spot inside the city walls shows how important it was for defense. You can walk through its narrow hallways, climb the towers for amazing views, and imagine nights and battles. They often have events in the courtyard where people dress up and act out what happened long ago, making it even more fun. Sasso Corbaro, the newest castle, is all alone on a hilltop, watching over Bellinzona. Built in the 1400s, it shows how fighting changed over time. Being by itself gave it a great view so defenders could see anyone coming. Sasso Corbaro was built for cannons and guns, which were newer then. Its thick walls could stop cannonballs, and its towers were perfect for shooting back. Today, it has a museum about the castle and the area, which is really interesting. Because Bellinzona's forts are so important, people have been working hard to keep them safe. They've fixed up the castle's walls and everything else, making them look great and strong again. But not everyone agrees with how it's been done. Some people think the changes, especially at Castelgrande, went too far and made it less real. This shows how hard it is to save old things while still making them work for today, which is something lots of historical places have to deal with. Today, Bellinzona's forts aren't for war anymore. They're cool reminders of the past and fun places to visit. People come from all over to see the castles, walk the walls, and feel like they're in the Middle Ages. But there's more to Bellinzona than just the forts. The old town is charming with small streets, cute squares, and busy markets. It's a great way to experience Ticino. There are also lots of places to eat and drink where you can try local food and enjoy the city. Whether you like history, cool buildings, or just want a fun trip, Bellinzona is the place to be. Bellinzona's forts used to be for fighting, but now they show how smart and tough people were back then. They might not be for defense anymore, but they're still awesome and inspiring, showing us how the past affects us today. When we look at these old buildings, we think about all the stories they hold, battles, sieges, and people's lives. They connect us to history and the people and events that made the world the way it is. We hope they stay standing for a long, long time, showing how creative humans are and how interesting the past can be.